Depending upon what part of the world and the time you lived in, most assume that the brain and the stomach to be autonomous from each other. Yet in the last couple of decades, Western modern medicine is discovering that what you eat and don't eat can directly affect your microbiome, also known as gut health, and what biochemical signals it sends to your brain through your microbiome gut-brain axis. Studies of this process have yielded some implications on its effect on mood and other mental health behaviors such as stress, depression, and cognitive function. To help understand the capabilities of your enteric nervous system made up of 500 million neurons along your gastrointestinal tract, along with your microbiome's amazing microbial ecosystem that contains 100 trillion microorganisms, and how they influence the brain and vice versa. Here's a couple interesting and eye-opening studies to assist on how we're coming along in unraveling new and exciting information on how soon we could fight mental illness with specific microbes, probiotic supplements, combined with foods rich in prebiotics and probiotics. In a study featured on Science Direct's website titled Clinical and Metabolic Response to Probiotic Administration in Patients with Major Depressive Disorder, 40 patients who had been diagnosed with major depressive disorder, ages ranging from 20 to 55 years old, were treated with 3 types of probiotic strains being Lactobacillus acidophilus, Lactobacillus casei, and Bifidobacterium bifidum. In their discovery, they wrote probiotic supplementation in patients with major depressive disorder had beneficial effects on Beck's Depression Inventory's total score, which is a form of gauging intensity of depression. In another interesting article called The Effects of Probiotics and Depressive Symptoms in Humans, a systematic review published by Annals of General Psychiatry, with Lactobacillus casei being the most used strain of probiotic for treatment, 10 studies met criteria and were analyzed for effects on mood, anxiety, and cognition. 5 studies assessed mood symptoms, 7 studies assessed anxiety symptoms, and 3 studies assessed cognition. The majority of the studies found positive results on all measures of depressive symptoms. So now that we know more about the positive effects of probiotics and prebiotics, what are some foods and drinks rich in these bacterial allies? Here's a helpful list of some of the most popular. Yogurt. This tasty snack you may already eat, but now you can look for companies that add more or have a wider variety of probiotics like Lactobacillus acidophilus, Lactobacillus casei, Thermophilus, and B. lactis, for example, Siggy's Icelandic yogurt, Phage's Total Greek yogurt, and Dannon's Activia yogurt. So the next time you're at the grocery store, you'll know which yogurt can make a difference in more ways than one. Next on our list is kimchi. It's a popular traditional Korean dish known for its health benefits, made up of fermented veggies packed full of lactic acid bacteria, and because of its fast-rising popularity, it's not just sticking to the traditional ingredients of cabbage, radish, and carrots, with new flavors like garlic chive, stuffed cucumber, and vegan kimchi. There are now more than 100 varieties to match everyone's palate, so find your favorite and dig in. Next up is one you may not have guessed: sauerkraut. It's definitely another of our fermented friends that's very healthy because of its large variety of healthy bacterial strains. One study found 28 in a single batch, and with new ideas on how to use it in your everyday meals, such as the jalapeno cilantro kraut recipe found on Fermented Food Lab's 20 Ways to Eat Sauerkraut, you'll be boosting your gut health in no time. This next one comes in the form of a drink: kombucha. It's thought to have been around for 2,000 years. It's a fermented drink prepared from green or black tea, sugar, SCOBY, which stands for symbiotic colony of bacteria, and yeast, several strains of lactic acid bacteria, along with antioxidants and vitamin B. Kombucha also produces acetic acid in the fermentation process, which can kill many potential harmful microorganisms. Our last but not least is the ever-popular cottage cheese. This one is great because of its variety of uses. It's full of probiotic cultures like Lactobacillus acidophilus and Bifidobacterium, with some companies such as Nancy's adding even more lactic cultures so you receive a greater amount to assist in the good fight in your stomach. We hope some of this information finds its way into your health and overall well-being. And if you would like to see more helpful videos on treating mental health while becoming fit, check out Fit Mind Fit Use YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.